Hey, it's H here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave theory and provide multiple scenarios price may take and explain why I prefer one counter over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on 30-minute time frame and looking at this structure since the highs of 25k and August 15th. Since then we had a few different ideas. Overall, having this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ending it there, and then we would be stacking these 1-2s. However, I mentioned my concern about these local structures here, how they're not looking too impulsive, and yeah, we did break the lows and came down very impulsively. I still had the short setups that I had here. In this one we would have this as 1, 2, 3, 4, and this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and but again, this had been taking so long that I just don't see this happening. So I went through this again with a clean slate and was looking into the other options, and this is why I see the best fitting. Having this as a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the third, fourth and fifth. Now, whether this is going to be a WXY, a triangle or something else doesn't really matter at this point anymore. But again, why I did not really like this as a triangle is because we had this high on RSI at the very latest options, or very late part of this possible triangle. Again, within triangles you generally want to see a contracting look all the way supported by RSI as well. So this peak here is definitely taking out the previous highs here and not supporting it. It does not mean that this is not a triangle. However, for me, it makes it very much less probable that it is going to be a triangle if these kind of things happen, right? So I still can be labeling it like this, but if I was playing it just with a triangle in mind, I would not take it as a trade. Now, since then, we would have this kind of structure in which I would label this as a 1, 2, 1, 2, and then another 1, 2 in smaller time frame, 3, 4, 5 into the third, fourth, and fifth. At this point, I would, again, I don't think this wave 4 could be here, because again, comparing this wave 2 here to this wave 4, also, yeah, wave 4 is very proportionate, although they don't seem to be having any alteration between them. So that is the only reason I could be expecting wave 4 to be here. But then again, we would be comparing this to this, and that definitely does not have the right look. So I'm sticking with this as a wave 4 instead. Then I would be expecting this to be wave 5, and then some kind of three-way structure into the wave 4, around the 38.2 would be fine. It has retraced the 23.6 already, so that is already fine as a retracement. We don't need to be getting to the previous wave 4, we are already in that area, of course, as wave 5 did not really extend too much further down from the third. I'm no longer in my short setup. Yesterday when we came down here, I was looking at this retracement here, and I had in mind that indeed this was most likely going to be a wave 4 or something, and I was expecting us to take at least one more low here, because I was not trading anymore at this point. I was going to sleep around here. So I set my last take profit here at the lows, and at the moment it looks like it was pretty good, but I'm still expecting here now with fresh eyes looking at this that we're going to get one more low here, just because of the wave structures, and wave 4 would be like that, and then that wave 5 taking out these current lows and then creating some kind of divergence between the third and fifth. Now, if we are zooming out a bit, the only concern that I have for this current structure is that this here is the third of third, right? So that has that divergence, that is fine. And then we would have to have the divergence between this structure over here and the third or fifth. Now we don't have this divergence between the third or the structure here on the third and the fifth. So that is the only concern that I have on this higher time frame. And again, if I wasn't clear enough, again, third and fifth between these two lows, or even the thirds of them, or the lowest points, as you see here. Maybe I should delete some of these. So this low is not lower than this. We don't have that divergence. So that's why I'm a bit wary of that scenario as well. But otherwise, this still looks pretty nice to me. But I feel like that is pretty much everything I wanted to cover on Bitcoin today. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes, link to my free Discord server in the description below, and for now I thank you for watching and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video, bye bye.